2024 Republican presidential hopefuls are gathering in the nation's capital to court hundreds of the party's most influential evangelical leaders, with Saturday marking 1 year since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. Abortion is clearly taking center stage at this year's Faith and Freedom Coalition Conference.
You give me the privilege to serve as your president. We will stand every day without apology for the unalienable right to life.
I ran as what I am, an unabashedly pro-life Republican. Thank God Almighty for the Dobbs decision.
CBS News political contributor and Washington Post deputy politics editor for campaigns, Sean Sullivan, joins us now. Okay, Sean, so what are some of the main themes that we can expect to hear from the candidates at the conference?
Well, Catherine, as you mentioned at the outset, abortion is a really big focal point right now. There are a lot of activists who are wondering where this crop of Republican candidates wants to go next when it comes to abortion laws. We are almost at the 1 year mark from the point that Roe v. Wade was overturned, and you've seen a lot of pressure from activists to say, okay, that ruling, that Dobbs ruling last year did not end this debate. We want to further restrict abortion rights. So there was a lot of talk at this conference about supporting a 15-week abortion ban. That was something that Mike Pence, one of the candidates, called on all of his opponents to get behind in this race. We haven't seen that happen yet. So this did sort of delineate some of the differences between these Republican candidates. And of course, Donald Trump, the former president, the clear polling leader in this race, is going to speak tomorrow night at this event. And I think there are a lot of activists who are wondering exactly where he stands on the issue of abortion as well.
Okay, so let's take that a step further. Why is a group like Faith and Freedom Coalition so important to these candidates?
Well, a group like Faith and Freedom, and more broadly, religious conservatives, Christian conservatives, play a very big role in the Republican nominating process. They were key to Donald Trump's victory in 2016. They are key in a state like Iowa, which is the first state in the nominating process for Republicans. These endorsements that a lot of religious conservative leaders will sometimes make in these campaigns really does matter, because a lot of followers look to them to see which candidate they should get behind. So this is a really, really key gathering. And I think that's why we see virtually every major candidate, every major Republican candidate in the race right now is appearing at this event.
And just in the last few seconds, did Chris Christie get a mixed reaction at the event?
He did, and he's been very critical of Donald Trump. He got booed at this event, and I think he tried to send the signal that, look, I'm willing to go into places where there are a lot of Trump supporters. I know I'm going to get booed and jeered, but I am going to sort of stake my place as the chief Trump critic in this race. He sort of went after Trump on grounds of morality today. So it remains to be seen whether there's an audience for that. Right now, it doesn't look like there really is much of one. This is a party that is really dominated by Trump, but it looks like he's going to continue to go after the former president.
Sean Sullivan, thank you very much for your analysis this evening.
Thanks.